In a year that has been defined by racism, the Super Bowl offered a Black history moment of resistance. But a few critics complained this has nothing to do with Black history and we need to stop singing and dancing, and Kendrick's music was divisive and Serena celebrated gang culture. Let's start with Black history. Kendrick Lamar, a Pulitzer Prize-winning artist who just won Record of the Year and Song of the Year at the Grammys, invoking Gil Scott-Heron as he announced the revolution about to be televised? That's Black history. Serena Williams, a seven-time Wimbledon champion, considered the greatest female tennis player in history, on stage with her fellow Compton native at the Super Bowl? That's Black history. And Jalen Hurts, the 26-year-old Black quarterback with an all-women management team behind him in an anti-DEI era, beating the other Black quarterback who was married to a Trump MAGA supporter? That's also Black history. Now to the singing and dancing. Music and dancing played critically subversive roles in Black history, from Africa to slavery to segregation, allowing us to communicate with one another by code that could not be detected by the colonizers. Artistic expression also gave us a platform to mock and ridicule our oppressors as we entertained them. Others complain that Kendrick's song, Not Like Us, attacks another Black man. But as Brittany Packnett Cunningham noted, Drake is actually just a proxy for people who steal from the culture. And a few complain that Serena Williams' Crip Walk was offensive for celebrating gang culture. I hate to break it to you, but all of American patriotism is a celebration of gang culture. Our country was founded by violent gangs of lawless white people who committed genocide against the indigenous people so that you could rest comfortably in your suburban home on stolen land and watch this video on a cell phone made by a company that once subcontracted its manufacturing process to a Chinese sweatshop. For Serena, the Crip Walk acknowledges her upbringing in Compton. Funny how we can criticize that, but accept white people who love square dancing, even though it was popularized in the 1920s by racist industrialist Henry Ford, who wanted America to celebrate the culture of his white youth at a time when kids were doing the tango from South America and the Charleston from Africa. In reality, nearly all of American culture has problematic roots. The Blackness at the Super Bowl was an act of resistance against a country that is actively trying to erase us. In 2016, when quarterback Colin Kaepernick took a knee to protest police brutality, Donald Trump led the campaign to ban him from the NFL.
Get that son of a bitch off the field right now. Out. He's fired.
Now in 2025, we have two Black Super Bowl quarterbacks, John Baptiste singing the national anthem, Lettucey singing the Black national anthem, Trombone Shorty playing America the Beautiful, and Kendrick Lamar, SZA, Samuel Jackson, and Serena Williams in an all-Black Super Bowl halftime show on a stage with a red, white, and blue American flag made out of Black people. And the winning team, the Philadelphia Eagles, will bring the Lombardi Trophy to the same city where Trump tried to throw out hundreds of thousands of Black votes in the 2020 election. That's why so many of us cheered. It was not just an FU to the racist in chief in the suites. It was a celebration of Blackness in a time of adversity. Now, I still have issues with the NFL, but our Blackness was an act of defiance in the face of white supremacy and fascism. Jalen Hurts did not bend his knee to the man who pushed out another Black quarterback from the NFL for taking a knee. Like Jesse Owens at the 1936 Olympics in Berlin, he understood the assignment. No matter what MAGA tries to pull, Black Lives Matter in this house.